Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And today we're finally going to visit the final casino, the Ultra-Luxe. Pretty fancy. There's nobody around here. Can I drink that water? Yes, I can.
I'll do my best.
They seem a little bit isolated here. Ultra-Luxe casino floor.
Beg your pardon.
Hi there.
Could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Keep holdout weapons. I don't think I have any. Why do you need my guns?
I'm afraid those are the rules. If you don't like it, you can take your business elsewhere.
Fine.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure.
Damn well better.
We simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy.
You've got a weapon. You've got like a baton. Where'd you take my weapons?
They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank.
Got it. The bank.
Pleasure speaking to you.
Oh, you got a cane. Is that a weapon?
Certainly you can buy the same drinks more cheaply elsewhere, but the point of drinking at top shelf isn't the
I
liquor.
prefer to converse with
It's the
interesting
prestige.
people.
Interesting people. I'm not interesting enough. I'm the savior of the Mojave. What is this? No weapons, you say, yet this guy has a shotgun. Gunderson hired hand.
I hear
Oh.
the Great Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon.
This
Always
is
thought the NCR and them would fight it out again.
the one and only Heck Gunderson. Oh, here it is. Feeble Will. That's the quest. Find out the purpose behind Heck Gunderson's visit to the Ultra-Luxe. Optional. Ethel wants her husband, Walter, to forget about Heck Gunderson and return to their ranch. So, yeah, we got a bunch of ranchers outside. They're upset that Heck is trying to buy their land.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
How come you're allowed to carry a gun?
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
Dark brown hair and a white hat. No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
So, you're a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Okay, you lost your son?
My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
I could find him. What business do you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Why is your bodyguard allowed to have a gun?
Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success, might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
Did you say something about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. Couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
Alright, I'll help you find her son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Goodbye.
I'll be here.
Well, that quest... I got a new quest, Beyond the Beef. And, this quest note is... or goal is, very telling. Get Ted back to his father if he is still alive, so he's probably dead. But I can go talk to Walter Phoebus, the one who originally wanted me to talk to Heck Gunderson. Find out why he was here. I can talk to him about Heck Gunderson's son. He might have some info for me.
Hello.
Hey, Walter Phoebus. What a name.
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
I want to talk to you about our deal.
I hear you. What's on your mind?
Heck's looking for his disappeared son. I've agreed to find him.
I'll be damned. You mean the young Gunderson? That's a shaved tail if I ever saw one. He's got less sense than a Brahmin at a crossroads. I'd not be one to complain if he got lost for good, kid. If it makes Heck suffer, then I'm all for it.
Heck claims to be an honest rancher.
Sure, kid. And I still hump like a buck in spring. That Gunderson's a liar and born of a viper, I swear.
Okay, you might like to know that Heck's barely protected right now. I don't know what he's going to do with that information. He can't get in there and fight him. I'll tell him.
So Ted's nowhere to be found and Heck's quite unprotected while looking for him, huh? Hell, it sounds like the perfect time to get even. Heck won't know what hit him. What do you say?
That's a terrible idea. Ethel's right. Vengeance will only lead to more innocent deaths. Or maybe Heck would listen to your pleas if his son's life was at stake. Seems a bit sinister if we're gonna threaten his son's life. I'll try it.
A ransom? I doubt that snake's got enough soul to care that much for his own young'un. Besides, what's to stop him after his son's return? No, Heck only knows greed and pain, kid. It's high time he got paid back in kind. His life or his son's. Either way, I win.
Alright, I don't want to help you kill him. Ethel's right. Vengeance will only lead to more innocent deaths.
Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh?
You're just giving them the excuse they need.
Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them. But I see your point, kid. Things will never change without us good folks. All right. I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there. Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
No problem. Alright, we helped him out. There was no way he was gonna succeed in whatever he was planning to do with Heck Gunderson here, attacking him or whatever. Guy has a double-barrel shotgun in there. Alright, sneak. Barter. Alright, Ethel.
Sorry, but I don't have time to talk right now.
You don't have time to talk? I thought I had to talk to you. Alright, I finished that quest. Okay. Alright, get Ted back to his father if he's still alive.
I don't have time to talk right now. I'm going back to the ranch.
Alright, let's go back in the Ultra-Luxe.
Beg your pardon, but could I...
Yeah, weapons.
My deep
Alright, let's look around.
I know Benny was murdered, but if you ask me, the real crime was that checkered jacket.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw twice the attention, too.
Let me see what you have for sale. You have a lot of caps to play with. Ooh, I was able to keep my 9mm pistol. Here, you can have my cigarettes.
Thanks.
Alright, let's see if we can find this Ted.
Did you see Heck Gunderson, the Brahmin baron of the bar?
This place.
He may be a wastelander, but his taste clearly befits his status.
Clearly.
Brave soldier. What could have driven him to despair?
I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen
Those masks
here.
make me nervous.
There are a lot of
People
rumors
think
going
there's something
around
wrong
about the
with
White
their
Glove
faces.
Society.
Real upper class, fancy pants types here.
Me, or do the Securitron seem sassier?
Securitron seems sassier. Yeah, they've been upgraded. What are you going to do about it? Hello.
Top Shelf is the premier bar on the Strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Humbly at your service.
Nope. Don't need tokens.
Those masks make me nervous. Is there something wrong with their faces?
Why, hello there, Mortimer.
How may I be of service, sir?
What can you tell me about your organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special.
And how come you don't wear a
White
mask?
Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
I've seen and been through a lot. I can handle it. Okay. Members only section. Hotel rooms. Let's talk to him again.
How may I be of service, sir?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Kitchen key, penthouse key, freezer key. Oh no! They found me. I want those keys. Yoink. That's one. Hehe, save my game. 2. Oh, got it. Hehe, hehe. Let's visit the bathhouse. What's going on there? Fancy. Can I join? Here we go.
I heard they brought in sea salts from California just for this bath.
Bath time arcade cannon.
Bitter Springs.
Alright, we're going in the steam room.
Did
Nothing
you
out here.
all stirred up lately?
Let's get steamed. Eyeglasses. Cattleman cowboy hat. No, that's not a white hat. Not Ted's hat. Is that your hat?
I heard they brought in sea salts from...
What else we got? Ultra-Luxe hotel rooms. Let's check it out. Hello there. Traveler.
You're doing well, friend.
I love the masks. It's like being at a fancy ball.
Sorry to wake you. Just so you could tell me that. They're so fancy and they still eat cram. Spam, basically.
I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen here. People will think I'm rich.
Oh, right. And that's gonna help you... How?
Spent a fortune renovating this place.
I hope you're doing well, friend.
I'm doing good. Traveler, traveler. Man, there is nothing here. Bon Vivant Suite. Where's key? Do you have a key? No. Okay, there's a couple of suites I can't get in. Back to the casino floor. Okay, let's check back here. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty normal. I mean, I wouldn't say normal, but nothing nefarious. Elevator to Ultra-Luxe penthouse.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Alright, we can use that key I stole. Let's go. I don't want to be caught here, though. Is anyone here? Everything's empty. Gunderson hired hand. I have a feeling if he sees me, he's gonna shoot me. This is Gunderson's place. The penthouse is Gunderson's. That makes sense. Yeah, nothing in there worth taking either. Are they gonna shoot me? They see me? Hi.
Over here!
Oh dear. Okay, I don't think there's anything... I don't want to kill these guys. Make everyone mad. I don't think there's anything in here that I need. I'm gonna load my game. Okay. So, nothing in the penthouse. Haven't been to the Gourmand yet. Hi there, Marjorie.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here? What a silly question.
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultra-Luxe. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
Let's see. Heck Gunderson said he was here to talk business with you. What business? I don't think she's going to tell me.
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock.
Ah, okay.
It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant.
God forbid.
So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
Prophet. I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason.
What?
It's written in the charter.
That sounds like a confession to me. White Glove Society used to eat human flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
Which means you do engage in cannibalism.
There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Right. I can lie. I can say, it's okay. I eat people too. You can tell me the truth. I might actually try that. Who did you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off.
Right.
And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
Is there any way I could talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see? The White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
I'm investigating someone else, a man, and he just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
We'll come back to her.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta to you as well. Okay, we'll come back here. Let's have a chat with Mortimer.
Hey.
And possibly this investigator.
How may I be of service, sir?
I've heard your group dines on human flesh. Marjorie said you gave a free room to a private investigator.
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Actually, I just need to speak with him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Investigator's room key. Okay. Where did you say the investigator's room was?
If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly
above you after you exit the lobby. Okay. I've heard your group dines on human flesh.
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
Just a rumor. I can pass a speech check. So it isn't true?
I can assure you that the only thing the White Glove Society is guilty of is preparing the tastiest cuisine you'll ever sample. That is, of course, if you can afford it.
Hang on, I'm gonna save my game. We'll do the speech check. Lie. I too know what it is to feel the craving. How can I support your cause?
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we've confirmed it. They are cannibals, and Ted is the main course, which means he might still be alive. The main course is a person?
Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
What did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way.
Right. So Marjorie is not aware that you still eat people? Tell me what I need to do.
I need a replacement. And I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle.
Of course, of course.
With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
Cattle prod. What about the boy you kidnapped?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
Huh. Couldn't Heck just claim intruders killed his son?
No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty.
Lie. I'll do the job you proposed. Where do I find Ted Gunderson?
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
Okay, it looks like we could offer our companion as a meal replacement.
Indeed.
However, I won't be doing that today. Let's see. Alright, let's go to the hotel rooms. First, let's talk to this investigator. Bon vivant suit. Sweet. Oh, you got 3 of you in here? What are you doing? Oh, here we go. Wait, what's in here? Gambler. Okay, is this the investigator? Oh, he's dead.
Over here! Come on.
Ah, dang. That pissed him off.
Okay. I'll do my best.
You want that?
Ah.
Come on. Come on.
Cattle prod.
Here we go. Here we go.
Matchbook. Investigator had a matchbook on him. The following is scrawled across the back of the matchbook. Steam room, 4 p.m. Okay. We're gonna take that white glove attire and mask. I don't want to continue with this if they're hostile to me, though. I don't think. Are they all gonna get pissed at me?
How may I be of service, sir?
Okay, they don't seem to really care much, which is great.
Good day.
Chauncey, why is everyone around here dressed up and wearing masks?
Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder, Marjorie, gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me.
Right, it's all about appearances. Where's your mask?
Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing. Farewell.
Okay, back to the gourmand. Let's have another chat with Marjorie.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
I can lie to her. It's okay, I eat people too. You can tell me the truth.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue or we shan't speak any further.
Got it.
Ta-ta.
Alright, so maybe she isn't aware. Yeah, I think she isn't aware of the whole cannibalism thing. Hello, traveler. Oh, that looks delicious.
It's probably
Brahmin steak? Are you sure that's what it is?
Greetings. You look positively famished. We simply can't have that.
Let's see what you have for sale.
You won't find better.
Brahmin steak. Delicious.
What can I get you?
Ultra-Luxe kitchen. Okay, I'm allowed to go in here. That's good. I think Ted Gunderson is being held down here. Hi, how's it going?
The torching is Philippe's idea. Brilliant, no? The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
Torching, ramen hides? Infected Brahmin meat. Back up to the kitchen?
You.
Oh,
What do
hi.
you think you're doing?
Just passing through. Let's see. Mortimer sent me to move the kid. Thinks one of his own might betray him.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
No. Something has gone afoul. Okay. I think, unfortunately, yeah, they're going to be hostile towards me here. Is there any way I can get around him? These guys aren't hostile, but that guy... Let's go to the kitchen.
You. What do you think you're doing?
Water main burst upstairs. They sent me down to survey the damage.
Curse it all. Your timing couldn't be more atrocious. Just make it quick, alright?
I think he's gonna attack. No. Wonder why he attacked that other time. Alright, we'll look around down here.
Greetings.
Felipe, how's it going? You're the cook? Let's have a chat.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Hey, you were so friendly just a minute ago. Who do you think you are, talking to me that way? I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Medicine 55. Your predisposition towards anger suggests unresolved issues in your past.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
Because you're a chef. It's just the way you are. Medicine, you may be projecting. Tell me more about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
Alright, what about the banquet?
Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes.
Alright.
Won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty.
I hope you can fill your hole someday. I got the freezer key. I am the new head chef. Cook. Nope. Alright. We got in the freezer. Hey, Ted Gunderson, how's it going? We got human skulls, ramen meat, even ant meat. Hey, Ted.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
Calm down. I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
Some members of the... I could tell them they were going to eat him. There's no time to explain. We have to go.
Alright, fine. I'm right behind you.
Okay, now am I going to get attacked with him following me? Alright, nothing in there.
How may I assist?
Call head waiter. Ultra-Luxe kitchen. Members only section. Non-members will be killed on sight. That's what they say. Can I get out of here with Ted? I mean, I can go back the way I came, I suppose. I don't have to be going this way. Keep walking. There we go. Oh. Casino floor key. Really? I don't have a casino floor key? Alright, let's go back. I don't think we're gonna get out that way. Back to the kitchen. I'm going in circles. Let's see, can I hide in here for this guy to pass through? I don't know if he'll get upset.
He's trying to escape.
What a shame.
Ah. I was almost there. Alright, maybe I can get a key off these guys or something. Felipe's recipes. Well, I'll take that. Thank you. He doesn't have a key. Hey, I think we got out. You okay, Ted? Haha.
I've heard that elite units are on the way
All right.
to support our armies here.
Whoops. I used a stealth boy.
Welcome to the Ultra...
Alright. You got nothing new to say? Come on, Ted, you're home free. You get to live another day.
What a blow.
You're no longer the main course. Got your son back.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
It was Mortimer. You can blame the White Glove Society. They're all cannibals. I mean, they're not. I don't know how many of them are cannibals. The other members might just be unknowingly eating human meat. Mortimer was in on it for sure. I'll tell him it was Mortimer. One of the White Gloves who had Ted taken. He's a cannibal.
Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
Yeah, you just, without any food, you'd just be driving them to eat each other. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be helpful. That's just what they'd want. You'd be driving the city to eat each other. I'll say that.
I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
Alright, I'm idolized in the strip. Helping them out, helping the cannibals. Hey Ted, you got something to say to me?
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Oh my God.
You done right by me. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna kill them all later.
Sounds like we're running Crim now.
Alright, well, with that done, I've still got business in the Ultra-Luxe. I do want to just slaughter everyone. Even if they aren't all cannibals. They're just too high and mighty and... Oh wait, I don't want to go here. Hoity-toity fancy pants. Alright. Ops promoter.
Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. Yes, man.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
Alright, let's talk about the tribes.
Please, go on.
I convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things could happen to them out there.
So we don't need to worry about them.
That's 3 down, 2 to go.
The White Glove Society had a cannibalism problem, but I solved it.
A cannibalism problem?
I don't know that I can say that I solved it.
So glad you weren't eaten. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
I know the Brotherhood. I want them left alone. Yeah, we'll do that for Veronica.
Okay, consider them forgotten. along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten!
Well, we'll deal with that when the time comes.
Needed to get to know. As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There will be so much I can help you accomplish.
Goodbye.
Hope to see you soon.
Okay, so we've dealt with all the tribes. Now we just have to kill or disable Mr. House before we can move on with Yes Man. But I think I want to talk to Colonel Moore at Hoover Dam first. See what he has to say. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that next time. Alright, so we dealt with the Ultra-Luxe. Kind of, sort of, maybe not in the best way. We got Ted Henderson back. I don't know. Ted was a jerk ass, but his father didn't seem all that bad. But I don't know, these folks here, these farmers here didn't like him very much. I guess they're just buying up all the land and they don't like that. But anyway, next time we'll go to Hoover Dam and talk to the Colonel? Yeah. Talk to Colonel Moore in the NCR, see what they have for me. Alright, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.